Hi guys, welcome back to my world once again and thank you for tuning in. A month of lockdown restrictions are now done and I have to say I personally think it went pretty quick. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. It's pretty clear that despite restrictions being around since March last year, Londoners are still struggling to grasp and adhere to them. The weekend of the 29th to the 31st of January, the Metropolitan Police busted several extravagant parties in London, attended by numerous guests that were in blatant breach of lockdown restrictions. Although the new fines came into play on Friday, January the 29th, meaning people breaking the rules are at risk of being fined £800 for attending gatherings of more than 15 people, this doesn't seem to have any effect. A Chiswick High Road restaurant owner now faces a fine of up to £10,000 after 30 people were found partying on the premises on Friday the 29th of January. They discovered more than 30 people gathering at the restaurant in breach of a number of coronavirus restrictions. Police confirmed that just 15 people from the party were issued with fixed penalty notices, but the owner has been reported for a £10,000 fine for hosting the event. Now, one thing that confuses me is that people have just been reported. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be issued with those fines, so it just makes me wonder what's the point. Anyway, rant over and on to the next story, which is an incident that followed on Saturday after police broke up a huge party on a boat in Ealing, an area which seems to be breaking the rules left, right and centre at the moment. Police were alerted to the party just after 11 p.m, which is believed to have been organised on social media. It took place on a boat moored at the back of Powergate Business Park Industrial Estate on Vault Avenue, North Acton. These individuals seem to be getting smarter at organising events in more secluded areas, but it doesn't seem as though the police are letting up in keeping on top of them. A total of 72 people were at the party, all of which have been reported for the new £800 fine. So once again, just reported, it doesn't seem that they're necessarily going to be issued those fines 100%. The owner was also identified and could face a fine of £10,000. West Area Detective Chief Inspector Thomas Bowen said that this was a blatant breach of the coronavirus rules that are in place to save lives and protect the huge pressure on the NHS. All the people who attend this event, which appeared to have been organised on social media, have quite rightly been reported for the consideration of fines. The Met will continue to shut down and disperse events such as this, which risk spreading a virus that has already claimed the lives of more than 100,000 people in this country. Another story which unfortunately relates back to the capital, which you may have seen on our Instagram page already, was of a Newham Shisha bar being forced to close for 3 months after repeatedly breaking COVID-19 rules. The Essence Shisha bar in Plaistow was ordered to close after council officers and police caught the venue being operated as normal. Newham Council said they visited the venue on numerous occasions and found it to be running a non-essential business, including non-compliance of wearing face masks or social distancing. The venue was found to have committed more than one major breach of COVID-19 restrictions. Any chance of the venue reopening after lockdown will be dependent on it following the rules in the meantime. It's not looking very good for this business at the moment and may even be at risk of losing their license in the long run, which is such a shame for not being able to follow the rules. Superintendent Ian Brown said, "It is totally unacceptable that this business has continued to flout the law, putting lives at risk and increasing the risk of infections as this deadly virus continues to spread. Most businesses are doing the right thing to protect their customers and local communities during the pandemic, but we will work with our borough partners to ensure that those who flout the rules will face consequences." Commander Alex Murray, the Met's lead for COVID-19 enforcement, said, "If you are planning on attending an illegal gathering, party or rave this weekend, you are not only taking a very serious health risk, but also a much bigger financial risk. I hope that these increased fines will discourage some of the events we've seen in recent weeks, events which are no doubt adding to the already huge pressure on our health services and potentially leading to avoidable deaths." So there is the weekend's on summary, guys, and it's not been a very good one. Not only that, but be sure to check out our other video on the channel with reports of terrible crimes that also happened in the capital over the weekend. Thanks for tuning in and be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe.